Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm back with another Vinyl Finds video. Got quite a few records this video. In the background, I said in my last video that I would play a lot of the experimental stuff that I got the last time I was at the record fair. This is Gown, and this is a record called Wandering Glory on Ecstatic Yod. It's very interesting. It's you can hear in the background. I don't know if you can hear it very well, but there's vocals and really like looped guitar, very experimental stuff, but it's great. It's great. Okay, so on with the records. I saw that this one was. I got this one. This is the only record I've ever gotten on pre-release, and to like people who've seen some of my first videos and whatnot, I really like Godspeed You Black Emperor. They're one of my favorite bands. And when I found out that Efren Manuel Menach had a solo album out, I had to pre-order it, so this is the pre-order. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of the first 200 to get the blue vinyl, but this is on black vinyl. It's on Constellation Records, released in 2011. He's basically, Efren Manuel Menach is the co-founder of Godspeed You Black Emperor and Silver Mount Zion. And it's an interesting blend of drones and mangled guitar and field recordings. It's on 180 gram vinyl, and there's the back. The record itself is called High Gospel. It's really highly recommended. It came with a CD of High Gospel, so really neat artwork there. And it came with some limited edition posters also. I'll show those too. So, it came with this poster here. It's really detailed. Like, it's got a lot of text. Really cool stuff. It came with a. It came with also this piece of artwork here, which is really nice, and sort of a dedication, what the songs are, and who played on what. And the vinyl itself, which is like I said, on 180 gram vinyl. It's right here. So, and then High Gospel on the other side for side B. So this is highly recommended if you like Godspeed You Black Emperor and the Silver Mount Zion. You will really enjoy this record. It's a kind of a combination of the two, really. Okay, so the next record I got is one I've been looking for a very long time. It's usually quite reasonably priced, and this is no exception. I got this used for $5. It's Fugazi's first album. I think it's their first album. Probably, maybe not, but anyways, it's original on Dischord Records. It has probably my favorite tune by Fugazi called Waiting Room on here. It's an English pressing, but it's pressed in France, so I don't know if they all were or not, but Dischord were famous for making their records affordable, and well, not famous, but they were known for it. This EP is $7 post-paid from Dischord Records, so and that's from Washington. So, anyways, it was a good price for $5, and then this is one of the more iconic pictures too. Probably picked it from the cover, and then there's the. I think this is an EP actually. I'm not sure. But, I love this record anyways, and those are the lyrics. Excuse me. So I answered an ad on Kijiji, and this fella had a bunch of records that he got from an old barn, and he was just selling them for $2 a record. So I picked up a good, I don't know, 20 or 30 records, but this is one of them. I didn't have this, so I was really happy to get this. Black Sabbath Volume 4. It's their fourth album, obviously. It's original US pressing, on released in 1972. There's the inside. Another Black Sabbath record, Paranoid. This is their second album, released in 1970. This is a Canadian pressing, and it's gatefold. So there's that. This is one I picked up yesterday, actually, at the local record store. I guess it's quite rare. I looked it up when I got home, and they said that it's a lot of really rare funk gems on this. This is Black Nasty, Talking to the People. basically, this is on Stax Records. It was released in 1973. It's basically Detroit funk in the vein of Parliament, Funkadelic stuff. I haven't even listened to it yet, but I can't wait. I'm gonna listen to it at top volume. Because look at these cats. Huh? Looking cool sitting on that trash bin. Alright, so the next one is a Canadian singer-songwriter who used to be in the band Blue Rodeo. His name's Bob Wiseman. This is his second solo album, I believe. Yep, second solo album called In Her Dreams. Bob Wiseman sings Wrench Tuttle, which is a synonym for himself, really. Like, it's kind of a concept album, but a really odd one. But it's great. It's Canadian. He quit after their 5th record of Blue Rodeo. Mary Margaret O'Hara is on this record. This is a CBC. This is a CBC defect or whatever. It used to be in their collection. Sorry, it's early in the morning and my brain's not thinking properly. So, Babe Ruth, another band I heard of lots. See them at record stores all the time. But for $2, I picked this up. Stealing Home. There's basically a 70s English rock band with a heavy sound. This was released in 1975 on Capitol. I picked this one up primarily for the cover, like, you know, Malcolm McLaren and the Bootzilla Orchestra. The record's called Waltz Darling. It has guest appearances by Bootsy Collins and Jeff Beck. It's genre-breaking for its time, really. And it can be at times cheesy, but I really quite like this record. I thought it was really ahead of its time. This one here, I haven't heard yet, but it kind of, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't look like one of Buddy Miles' best records so far, and what I've read online, it's not, but this is Buddy Miles and the Bicentennial Gathering of the Tribes. Yeah, it's released in 1976 on Casablanca Records. Anybody knows anything more on this record, let me know. Edgar Winter Group, featuring Rick Derringer. This is on Blue Sky Records, released in 1975. It's basically a fun party record, and oh, I guess it's not gatefold, but it does have a picture of the band here as an insert and a lyric sheet. I haven't listened to this one yet either. There's a lot of these I have listened to, but some I haven't. I was really lucky in that big haul of $2 records. There was probably about 5 or 6 Lee Michaels records, and I know Second Spin is a big fan of Lee Michaels, and I am now too, because this guy's fantastic. This is just the first one that I'm going to feature. Nice Day for Something by Lee Michaels. A little bit of ring wear, but it's a great record. He plays the Hammond organ, piano, guitar, and sings. And it's great stuff. It's on Columbia. It's released in 1973. You guys see this? Pick it up. It's worth it. It's really good. Another Babe Ruth record, Greatest Hits. This was released in 1981. Another Babe Ruth, First Base. This was released on Harvest, actually. It's on the Harvest label, which is really nice. Some of these didn't come with any like sleeves on the inside or anything like that. So anyway, okay. I really like this album, The Pretenders. I listened to this at really good volume, and it's just a good record, man. It's awesome. I think it's their first record. It's basically British New Wave, released in 1980 on Sire Records. It's great. It's really good. The Stranglers 4. This was released in 1980 on IRS Records. This is really good too. This is one of their better ones. Like the Stranglers are kind of hit and miss. They went through what I consider a cheesy period, but anyway. Rare Earth in Concert. I love the way this is set up, like a kit bag kind of thing, and it opens up like this. It's a double record. It has a 23-minute version of Get Ready. This is on Motown Records, and it was released in 1971. Another Lee Michaels record, Barrel. This is fantastic too. This is a classic album from the 60s, but it was, well, I guess it was released in 1970, but it's a great record. And it's gatefold also, so there's the inside. Another Lee Michaels. This is Fifth. Released in 1971 on Pickwick A&M. Great record. This is the one that had one of his hits on it. One of his only kind of hits. I forget the name of it. You Are What You Do? No. Yeah, I don't know what song it was, but this is the best one by him. I consider it to be, anyways. It's his first one, Carnival of Life. Released in 1968 on A&M. It's a great record. It is fantastic. It's really good 60s kind of rock, just bluesy kind of. It's really good stuff. And this is probably the second best, if I consider. Anyway, Lee Michaels live. This is just him on organ and another guy on drums. It's amazing. Released in 1973. It's got the die cut, it's the cut sleeve kind of thing. So. The Shuffle Demons, Bop Rap. Really happy to find this. I don't see this very often. These guys are a Canadian jazz band, but they have a variety of musical styles that they feature. Released in 1988, it has reggae, Christmas music, Indian sounding music, Thelonious Monk tune, Hockey Night in Canada tune, even some free jazz. This album is all over the place, and it's highly recommended if you ever see this out. It's really good. Shuffle Demons, Bop Rap. I have Jeff the Record Man 1958 to thank for this, because he got the CD, I don't know, in the mail at one point, and I said, oh, I saw that at the record store, I'm gonna go pick that up, because I didn't know it was from the guy in Magazine. But this is Luxuria, Beastbox. This is really great, actually. This is Howard Devoto, sorry, of Magazine. It's a really cool record, really cool. It's back. The back almost reminds me of 4AD artwork, but this is on Vertigo, Beggar's Banquet. Really great record. Okay, so that's the vinyl that I have. I also have Big Star 1000 to thank too, because I found this CD, and I wouldn't have known about Simon Finn if he didn't do one of his amazing obscure classics features on it. But it was only 99 cents. Past the Distance. Really cool stuff, really neat, like psychedelic folk kind of thing. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm all caught up to date. I got a few more records, but I'll feature those in the next video. So in the background we heard Gown, really cool experimental guitarist on Ecstatic Yod. Thanks for watching, everybody. I look forward to your comments, and have a good day.